Hi guys, I'm going to do a quick reading today. I'll keep it short because I just want to get to the point, and yeah, there's people sleeping around me, so it'll be quiet. I'm Laura Volpin Testa, and these are from my original decks. This is from the Muse Sings deck, and this is from the Femme Infinity deck. And what I did was I pulled three in a row, which I love to do, and then I pulled one from the other deck, and it's just so effortless how they come together as a story every time. So this one is about, let's just go right in. The first card that came was Bliss Fest. Now, regardless of what you're going through, you have access. I recommend doing this stuff with a journal to reminding yourself what people, what music, what books, what circumstances, what feelings remind you of who you really are, what you really are, what you want, how you know you are meant to feel, like when you feel the most connected, when you feel the most empowered, when you feel the most that all is right with your world. You always have access to go inside and tap into these images, these references, these sources. The back of this card has keywords: mist, memories, scents, spaces, spices, skin. So this is really a mix of the senses and then the spiritual, the magical, the energetic, right? It's a very magical card. And the thing is that sometimes we forget. And if you start journaling, for example, on the ways you like to feel, you might start with descriptive words, or you might list action words about things you love to do. You might list places where you go and you feel wonderful. You may list people. You may list memories. But when you start making a list, you might struggle to come up with the first word or two. But I promise you, I say this in my drawing classes too, or in performing music. Once you're cold when you begin, but you warm up, and the channel will start to flow if you stay with it. But you have to take the first few steps, and those are the hardest ones to take. This card is encouraging you to remember your joy in the case that you may be disconnected to it. And if you aren't, this is just a reminder to dive in even deeper. And that leads to the grounding and gratitude card. Now this one is very abundant, very much grounded in nature. It could be a call to go outside barefoot, breathe fresh air. But it also goes back to the previous card with just once you've tapped into all these memories, experiences, situations that bring you joy, you can really marinate and soak in the gratitude for your life, for the life you've lived, for how far you've come, for what you love. Keywords on this card are come back to earth, giving thanks to all that is. The reason it says come back to earth is because it's grounding. So right now with all the news and things going on with the virus, a lot of people are getting very much up in their heads, very mental in a way that can be painful or disconnected, or also sometimes just getting ungrounded, period. So this is about settling back into yourself, breathing, maybe sitting on the ground, going into nature. And even if you can find one thing to be thankful for. If you have your journal, you may find that turns into a very long list. And it doesn't mean that you're denying the hard things right now either. It's just having the discipline to take time to tune in to what's right as well, because you need to have a balance. Just like you can't eat potato chips all day every day, you can't worry and fret all day every day. You've got to balance this out with gratitude and greens. Gratitude, grounding, and greens. That's what that card says to me. And you can see there is an abundance falling upon her. Gratitude, when you give thanks, the universe conspires to bring you more. Because when you have, you have. And then the next card, now it's interesting, this card looks to me airy, spacey, kind of cosmic and magical, right? This one is very earthy. And then this one is very watery. I don't know if you could see, she's dancing with a fish. Her hair is floating. She's in water. And the Pursuit card reminds you that through remembering who you are and what you love, giving gratitude for this life, the experiences you've had that bring you joy, you can move forward, playfully engaging with emotions, because water is emotions, and with life, and pursuing that which brings you joy. But you see, she's already holding the fish in her hand, so it's not the kind of desperate pursuing where you're always chasing something, but it's that you're actually seeing yourself already holding that which you desire. It's not apart from you. It's in your arms, it's in your hands. And this says, reaching, desire, chasing, attraction. It could be a chasing energy. Is there something you're chasing? And then how could you attract it instead of chase it? By seeing yourself as already having it, by feeling all the feelings of already having it. Those are just manifestation exercises. Feel the feelings of having that which you desire. And then this is also beautiful because all three of those go so well with intention, which is why do you desire it? And at the root of every intention is positive intention. So you may start to have a voice, ego in your head saying, you can't have this, or you're greedy, you want too much, or blah, blah, blah. But if you dig and dig and dig and you get to the source, this is about getting clear on the positive, true truth, the beautiful heart truth of your intention. Because sometimes we lose touch and then we're like operating so far from the root. The root is the positive intention, and this is about being consciously intending. Why do you want what you want? How does it benefit the whole world? How does it benefit you? How does it help you to serve and be all that you can be in a way that makes the world a better place? Rather than, inner child work, we're often telling ourselves we shouldn't want something because there's a little child in us that remembers asking for things and getting yelled at. But your intention was never wrong. So this is about remembering the truth, the integrity, and the heart and God's source of your intention. So these are all things to meditate on and journal on, right? And that's it. I wanted to keep it under 10 minutes, and it is under 10 minutes. The links for these decks should be around this reading, and if you can't find them, just let me know and I'll get them to you. I'm Laura Volpin-Testa. This is the Muse Sings poker-sized deck, and this is the Feminfinity deck, which is quite large. What is Pray Without Ceasing, Gratitude, Presence, Intent, Focus, Heart and Soul. Release the how. Hold your vision in your heart, in your body, and allow. Do this now, 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 and now. It's about living with intention. Pray without ceasing means remember that every moment of your life is sacred, is a prayer. Live accordingly. You are divine. Love you.